Welcome to week 3 vlog.
Way.
We're going to start with where we have been for the last week. We started off in Petmans Beach and finished there, and then we went to a place called Cairn River, which was a little town. We stayed there for 2 nights. We explored the town a little bit. They really rely on people coming in and supporting the town. So we went in, we bought some stickers. We went to the op shop as well. We bought some jaffles from Snaffle, I think the place is called, which was quite nice.
Chef's kiss.
Zach went for a little swim in the river. There was a little bit of a waterfall there, which was quite nice, but no fish that we saw. It was also raining. We had to wait for our gear to dry before we went to another place. Because we were at Petmans Beach for a couple of days and then at Cairn River, we went way under our budget for that week. So we decided to put that money into a caravan park and we stayed at Eden Reflections. So that was really good.
Eden Reflections. It's a very nice caravan park. We stayed next to some really nice people from Sydney. Melina and Glenn, I think. They were really nice. They were just camping in a tent. The location's really, really nice along, I think it's called Ailing Beach, which is like the main beach at Eden. So the caravan park, if you can picture the beach is here, there's a road, and then the caravan park's on the side of the road, so it's literally like a 1-minute walk to the beach, which is really nice. Unfortunately, it rained pretty much the whole time. We're in a bit of rain at the moment, so solar panels not putting in power. Everything's getting wet. Eden's really, really good for spearfishing, but unfortunately we didn't get out because of the weather, which was a bit of a bummer because I was really looking forward to it. That's okay. Plenty of opportunities. Long trip ahead. So we also went to Eden Kingfish or EKF spearfishing. The guy there, Drew, really nice guy. We went there and all the doors were closed because it's like in this little industrial section. But I talked to the people in the factory over and they just said give him a call on the number and then he comes in because he only lives down the road because he does like all his delivery orders and stuff from home. I got some float line. We put new rubbers on Tash's spear gun, a little bit lighter. I think he said they had 16mm or 14mm bands and we put them down to 12mm so they're a bit easier for you to load on your own. He's really good because when someone buys a gun, he sets it up according to the person, which I think a lot of places don't do.
In other words, I'm short and he helped me.
Yeah, that was really nice of him. He also looked over both our guns and helped us out with some maintenance. So he put some Dyneema line on my gun and he put a new bungee on it too because my bungee was also cactus. I also got a new snorkel because my one with the purge valve in it, it's my second one with the purge valve and both times they've leaked. I put the first one back in for warranty and then it leaked again on this new one. So I've given up with that. I'm just going with the normal J-bend, I think they're called. Literally just a straight pipe. Shout out to Drew again, looked after us a lot, gave us some like extra Dyneema as a spare, and he just gave some really good advice. So yeah.
Eden was quite nice. The beach was beautiful, but we didn't go swimming because it was really rough the second day we were there, and it was just storming, and I'm not a fan of swimming in a thunderstorm. We explored Eden for a day. There's a few little cafes and things that you can see and a few little shops, which was really nice. A nice walk to go and see the fairy penguins, which they have fenced off an area to protect them. I found a plant called the Jerusalem cherry on a little rainforest walk we did at Cairn River. And they look like actual cherries, but they're mildly poisonous. So that was a fun fact. We also saw, so far we've seen an echidna, which I think was week 1. We found one in the wild. We found a wallaby. We have seen some other animals.
Lots of birds.
Lots of birds. I like to identify the birds. We've seen a couple of fish. We are a little bit behind schedule, so we're actually doing this vlog in week 4. So we're excited to share what we have done and seen already in the next couple of days. We'll have to make that one. We're not moving too much at the moment, so we're not spending a lot on fuel, which means we're not spending much per week, which means once we get into Cape York or get up to the Northern Territory where things are a bit more expensive, we'll be able to swing it up there. So that's quite nice. Guess we're up to highlight and struggle of the week. Zach, what's your highlight and struggle of this week?
All right. My highlight of the week, it's only a little one, but it was getting my new float line. I'm very excited about that. I've been wanting to get float line for ages, and literally since we started the trip, I've tried every fishing shop, every outdoor shop that I could find, and no one sells it. And shouts to Drew. I got some nice float line off him, Wetty brand, which is made in New Zealand. high quality stuff. It's called Reef Line, so it's supposed to be stretchy but not too weak. So if it goes over, like when you're diving on the reef, it doesn't tear through the line, which I'm excited to try out. Struggle this week. I got a really cool book from the Hop Shop at Cairn River, and when we were camping at Eden, we had our awning tent set up, and I stupidly left the book on the floor thinking that the awning tent would be waterproof. It was not, and so my book got flooded. It's looking very sad at the moment. We're trying to dry it out. I literally spent like 2 hours with a hairdryer at camp trying to dry out all the pages. Luckily I could still read it because it is a good book, but it's just looking a bit sad. So that's my struggle, I suppose.
Highlight for me would be finding the Jerusalem cherry. I found it pretty cool that I could identify it. And I found a picture frame for an artwork I'm thinking about doing, so that was pretty good at Cairn River. A struggle would probably be our annex tent flooding with water twice. I'm assuming we didn't weather it properly, so hopefully it doesn't flood again. But a little vlog today, not too long, but that's it from us for week 3, and we'll be doing a week 4 one in the next couple of days.
This is Zach, signing off.